In today's video, we're going to give you guys 3 unconventional shooting drills that you guys have probably never tried before. Let's dive into it. So with our first drill, we're going over our flip grip shooting. So I want you guys to first off, holding the basketball in a weird way. So do not hold it in the perfect conventional way, but flip your hands in a weird way. So maybe you take your shooting hand, put it underneath, and your non-shooting hand on top of the ball, hold it in a different spot. From here, I want you guys to just flip the ball, flip your hands, and then get right to the perfect shooting position. For this drill, I want you guys to set up in all 5 spots, both corners, both wings, and the top of the key. When you're going through this drill, try to make 5 to 10 shots each spot, but also when you're going through it, I want you guys to set up in a different spot every single time how you're holding the basketball. So if you're gonna start on the left side with your right hand on top, and then you're gonna flip and get into your shot, the next rep, maybe start a little bit lower, and now you switch your grip to maybe 2 hands on the side of the ball, then you flip and then get into your shot. The whole time that we're trying to work on this is you're trying to flip your hands and then get your wrist loaded behind the ball, and then get your guide hand in the correct spot. The benefits of this drill help you guys with your hand speed and your quickness. So when you're getting your hands on the ball and maybe they're flipped in a weird way, whenever you flip it to get back to your spot, now you're trying to focus on getting your hands to move faster on the ball and loaded, but also getting to the same spot every single time. So let's say I'm flipped over here, now I gotta get set. I need to be able to go from this position to here every single time. So as you go through this drill, you're working on that consistency of being able to get back to the same spot with correct hand speed and hand placement. How this drill translates to more of a game-like action is, let's say a teammate throws you a bad pass and the ball's super high, right? So the ball bounces high, you gotta go after it in a weird position, so now your hands aren't in the right spot. So you have to be able to go from that position and then flip it and get down set in your correct spot to then flow through the rest of your shot. Maybe you're coming off the dribble, so you blow past your defender, and now you have to go off the bounce into this shot. Maybe you're getting bounced off your line or anything like that. You always have to be able to get back to the same position to create that proper consistency throughout your entire form. A small tip to help you guys with this drill is I want you guys to start off nice and low when you're doing this. So I don't want you to be standing up tall, be nice and low. As you flip the basketball, don't just flip, catch, and rush through the shot, because if you flip it and you rush, you might catch it in a weird way where your pinky's on the side of the basketball and you're gonna shoot kind of funky. What you wanna do is be able to flip it, but then get a good control on it. So you wanna make sure your fingertips are in the right spot, your palm isn't pushing into the ball, and your guide hand is in the right spot. So after you flip, get set, and then raise through the rest of your shot. So I'm curious, what is your guys' most common miss? Do you guys miss left, right, short, long, or are you one of those players that just miss all over the place? Comment down below, what is your most common miss, so I can know what I need to help you guys fix within your jump shot. So I hope you are finding value in this video. I know these drills are slightly unconventional, but if you're looking for a little bit more help to perfect your shooting form, I want you to head down to our pinned comment, grab our ultimate shooting checklist. We'll send you a free workout on top of that to help you perfect that shooting form of yours. Our next drill, we're going with our bounce floor tap. So you're gonna start nice and low. We're going to bounce the ball. We wanna make sure the ball goes above our head. As the ball goes above our head, we want to go after it, catch it. We're going to drop nice and low, tap the ball on the floor, then raise through the rest of our shot. A couple tips I want you guys to focus on while you're completing this drill is after you bounce it and you went after the ball, I don't want you guys to only bend at your back and have straight legs, because then you're gonna have to use your whole back to go back up like this. I want you to actually use your hips, bend your knees a little bit, drop nice and low, and then get into the rest of your shot. But also, I don't want you to get too low to where you're just basically kneeling down like this and then having to go all the way back up. So get into a nice low squat, like you're shooting, bounce it, go after it, drop it, and then raise into your shot. One of the main benefits to this drill is it helps you work on your balance. So as you're getting into it, you bounce it. For you to drop nice and low, you have to be balanced enough to be able to go down and then back up. If you're leaning too far forward, you're literally going to fall over the basketball and then fall forward. If you're leaning to the side, you'll feel yourself like this, leaning towards one leg, feeling more weight on the side. So now you're gonna raise up in a weird position. It's going to force you to put your center of gravity in the correct position, being able to drop nice and low, and then back up through your shot. The second benefit is it helps you increase your range on your shot. The reason why is because it doubles the distance that the ball has to travel. First, you have to go get it above your head. Then you're gonna have to move the ball all the way down to the floor. From the floor, you're gonna have to move it nice and fast through the rest of your shot to get to your set point and then release the basketball. When you double the distance and have to move the ball faster, you add more momentum in your shot. More momentum means more speed equals more power into your shot, so now you can shoot from further back. For this drill, it'll be the same sets and reps as the last one, 5 spots, both corners, both wings, and the top of the key, still trying to make 5 to 10 shots. With this drill, I want you guys to make sure from the bottom position as you're coming up into your shot, the main thing I don't want you guys to do is just sweep the ball away from your body and then get to your set point. I just want you guys to be able to move the ball up as fast as you can. So from down low, moving it to your set point as fast as you can, trying to keep it in a straight line. For our last drill, we're going wide stance, no jump shots. So what we're gonna do is just make sure our legs are nice and straight, but our feet are going to be super wide, kind of like a sumo wrestler, way outside your hips and way outside your shoulders. Then from this position, all you're gonna do is just shoot the ball without jumping. So you're gonna get a little bit of a dip, but I don't want you dropping all the way down. I want you to just be able to release the ball from this position. You might try to go to your toes just a little bit, but nothing too much. So a common mistake I might see you guys make is when you guys get nice and wide and you're trying to go into your shot, you guys are probably gonna try to load in a weird way. So I don't want you to load your shooting side back, dip down, or just basically try to chuck the ball at the rim. I want you to actually shoot your normal shot. So when you get into your position, still raise the ball like normal, get to your set point, and then release the ball like a normal jump shot. The benefits that you guys can get from this drill is increasing your range. We're taking our legs out of the situation because they're nice and wide. So from here, you're not gonna be able to actually use your legs, because that's a common misconception that people think they always need to add their legs just to increase their range. That's not true. We want to be able to focus on generating power with our upper body as well and shooting an efficient shot. A lot of times people make the mistake of trying to step back, increase their range, and then their entire upper half changes because they're trying to just chuck the ball and make it reach the rim. We want to make sure we're shooting an efficient shot with great form from our upper half. For this drill, I want you guys to go to 3 different spots, both wings and the top of the key. I want you guys to make 15 shots in each spot. Now, when you're doing this drill, the main thing I want you kind of focusing on after you release the ball is making sure the ball goes straight. A lot of times people make the mistake of when they increase their range, they don't pay attention to shooting the ball straight enough. When you shoot the ball from further back, the ball has a further distance to travel, so that means it gives you more time to actually curve offline. So you want to make sure you're paying attention to shooting the ball straight even more. You guys have made it all the way to the end of the video, and we appreciate that so much. We would love to know which one of these drills you guys have already tried. If you haven't tried any of them, let us know which one you guys are most excited to try. As always, like this video, hit that subscribe button so you guys can never miss a video when we release it.